In today's video, we're checking out the Boss Digital Delay DD-3T. I've been looking forward to checking this out for quite some time as I'm a massive fan of the Boss DD7. This is a straight up digital delay. We have a few different modes over here, which we'll talk about in just a moment. This intro track you're about to hear has been recorded using the clean channel, the crunch channel, and the ultra gain channel on my Marshall, so you'll hear it in context of a few different tones. A massive thank you to my local music store, Sky Music, for the loan of this. Just to let you know, I don't get to keep it, nor do they pay me to make this video, so if it's helpful, I'll leave some affiliate links down in the description below to help support the channel at no extra cost to you. Let's get into it. Alright, here's the pedal up close. So the effects level is the mix. The more we have it up this way, the more wet signal we're going to get, and the more we turn it down this way, the more of our original guitar tone that we'll hear. So think of the effects level as basically a mix control. We have a feedback control over here which controls how many repeats we get. A time control that controls how long it takes for a repeat to come back. So with it this way, it's going to take longer, and with it this way, it's going to be a far faster repeat. Now, just to let you know, you can also tap tempo this pedal by holding down on this until it starts blinking up here or the light goes red, and then you can tap tempo. So you can use it in one of two ways. You can either use the time control or in that particular fashion. When it comes to the mode control over here, we get a few different parameters. We have 50 milliseconds, which sounds a bit like a really quick bathroom delay. I know it sounds weird, and it sounds weird on the pedal too, but that's just how it sounds, and I'll showcase that. 200 milliseconds is your classic sort of slapback tone, and we get the 800 milliseconds, which kind of goes crazy. Now we can adjust either of these parameters with the tap tempo as well as the time control. So we get a lot of options within this pedal, and then we get a short loop function, which means as we hold the button down in that mode, it will play back what we play. It's pretty cool and great for shoegazing. All right, let's kick it off. In today's video, I'm playing my Kiesel electric guitar loaded with the Johnny Highland pickups, going into the Marshall DSL 40CR on the clean channel. We're going to start on the 800 millisecond mode over here, and I'll go through each of the modes. I've set it up so you can hear exactly what it's doing, and then we'll fine tune it in just a bit, because there's a few different ways you can run this pedal. This is neck pickup. Here we go. All right, now let's try the 200 millisecond mode. So this is the difference. So a much faster repeat. All right, now we're going to go over to the 50 millisecond one, which is next to inaudible. I can't really hear anything there. It's like a bathroom sort of delay. It's really short. Now we can make it more obvious by turning up the effects level here. And now you'll hear it, and you'll hear exactly what it's doing. Actually, let's turn it up, the feedback a little bit more here. So yeah. It's still very, very subtle. We can, of course, turn up the effects level even more and the feedback to make it more prominent. Woo! Not my kind of vibe, but someone out there will appreciate that. One of the cool things about the Boss pedals is the tap tempo function. This is one of my favorite things about them. So if I play something, say that's not the right tempo, we can hold down the button here and then start to tap like this, and then we're good to go. You'll see the light flashing. So that allows you to set the pedal's repeats at the exact tempo of the song you're playing. So if you're playing live, you don't have to fiddle with the pedal, you can just use the tap tempo function. One of the great things about delay is its ability to turn a very bland solo into something epic, and I'll start with the pedal off. So this is the overdrive tone of the Marshall. And now with the pedal on. It's dead quiet, by the way. So even playing a handful of notes can sound epic when it's coming back at you like that. Pretty cool. We also get a short loop feature, which is a little bit hard for me to use because the pedal's on the desk today instead of where I would normally have it. But either way, it's hard when you're doing this on your own. So I'm going to show you how this works. As you hold it down, it basically gives you a very short loop of something you played. So when you let go of the button, it basically stops the loop. And now over to the ultra gain channel on the amplifier, which is the highest gain stage that I used in the intro track at the end there. Let's have a listen. Yeah, it will oscillate very easily. Just crank up the parameters and you'll be good to go. Thanks for watching, folks. My name's Shane. If you want to find out more about this pedal, I'll leave links through to everywhere in the description below. But if you live in Australia, links to Sky Music will be down there as well. They let me borrow this, so thanks to them. Now, I'm gonna give you my thoughts about this pedal. Delay is a whole lot of fun, and digital delay definitely has its own vibe. Usually when I play live, I use an analog delay, with a few exceptions. There's a couple of really great digital delays out there, and this is one of them. And the reason why is it's dead quiet. You turn this on, you don't even realize it's on until you hit a note. Its noise floor is exceptionally low, one of the lowest noise floors of any digital delay. It goes to show Boss get a lot of this stuff right. Now, it gets a little bit sort of weird on the 50 millisecond setting. I didn't really notice it until I cranked up the parameters, and for my style of music, whatever that may be, I didn't find it very musical at all. But on the 200 and 800 millisecond settings, it sounds fantastic. And I love the fact you can tap tempo this or use the time control to get something, you know, tangible with your fingers if you choose to use it that way. The loop function's pretty cool as well. If you're going to be doing any sort of shoegazing stuff, that may come in really handy. And it's just got a lot of mix thanks to that effects level control, which is basically your wet and dry. So you can get as much delay as you want or as little as you want. And the 200 millisecond setting makes it really easy to get that great slapback sound. So if that's what you're into, this will definitely do it. I don't really have any complaints about this. I think it's a really cool thing. You have the direct out if you want to run it to somewhere else as well. The output goes directly to the amp, and overall, pretty cool. Let us know what you think, or if you've already got one of these, let us know in the comments below. Thanks again. Catch you soon. See ya.